Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Cowboy, and it is Friday. That's Evil Friday, 8:32 a.m. EST, and Algo Factory in the house, all that type of stuff. I had a little what do you call it? I had a little technical issue with my audio there, and Streamyard. Streamyard seems to have forgotten a couple of things. It's weird. Just like the, I don't know. Let me go ahead and just remove a couple things and move forward. We'll figure out what StreamYard has going on later. It sounds like it looks like they've glitched back to an earlier version of what used to be. Interesting stuff. Good. All right. Well, let's get into it. We got the chart here. We got Bitcoin. We got Bitcoin doing what I said it would do. You can see that I drew yesterday, and if you watched it live yesterday, you would have seen it happen. But I drew that price would come down and bounce off of this. Well, it would grab this liquidity and probably bounce off that 618. That's what I guessed would happen. And so far, it's happening. It was a little more quick than I thought. Happened like this instead of like that. So that's fine. Whatever. It's all the same if you're trading it. I didn't want to short, though, because shorting Bitcoin in this environment is rather dangerous. It seems that Bitcoin is on the way to, breaking out, right? We talked about this. We talk about it all the time, but the signals, the algos, everything is looking at a breakout happening in the next few weeks, if not sooner. So all that to say, look at that. This is the giant bull flag painted on the chart this year, even going back really to last about a year ago. This took a year, right? So generally, like the old school kind of way to look at a bull flag and where it might go would be you measure the entire flagpole. And this could be looked at a couple of different ways. The optimistic way would be you measure that flagpole and then you copy it and you have it be at the lowest point of the flag, which really was down here. And that would take price all the way up to about 100,000, right? Now, if you looked at where Bitcoin spiked down during the JPY situation where the Japanese yen kind of caused all the markets to fall and you ignored that and you just took it to the bottom of this regular kind of flag formation, that would take price a little above 100,000. But that's the way to look at it. Now, historically, that is not the way to do it. Historically, Bitcoin prior to the halving doesn't do a whole lot, and then it does a whole lot. The market's a little bit different now, though. We've talked about this ad nauseum, and long story short, it does look as if it's possible Bitcoin might have a hard time breaking 100,000, and that has to do with the way things work. You have a lot of very large money holding Bitcoin now. It's going to be somewhat under some control, and that's fine. It is what it is. So, we'll see about it. Who do we got? Oh, Valgro, what's up? Happy Friday. Yep. Happy Friday it is. So for the moment, if we zoom in a little bit, we take a look at what might happen with the Bitcoin. I do think 100,000 is very reasonable, maybe even just below that. And then, look, if it was, if the large money wasn't in the game, I would think 140, 160. Look, the sky's the limit. It really is. But if you kind of look at the way that price has behaved over the past few halving cycles, then I'd say that the 160 would have been kind of the norm if Bitcoin remained unmolested by the big money. But we'll see what happens. We'll see if they want that to happen or not. Kind of is what that comes down to. And I don't want to get into the details. For the moment, though, it does appear that Bitcoin might be ready to head up. We're going to take a look briefly at the liquidity charts here. That's going to be key. But I think that this little pullback here is going to be pretty quick. We did said it yesterday. It's probably going to go down to 68,000. That's what it did. That's probably going to come back up. So let's see. Let's take a look at the Kingfisher.com, wherever that might be right there. And let's look at the liquidation charts. There, let me maximize that. So according to this, there's liquidity both above and below price, and that's a good thing. We have liquidations from 71,300 all the way up to 72.2. So 71.3 to 72.2. And it's kind of equal top and bottom. So let's delete this bit here. And these lines are all Fibonacci numbers. Those blue lines. what do we say? Something like this. Let me take this out. We said 71.3 to 72.250. So we just kind of go like this. 71.3 to 72.250. Make it nice and easy. Okay, so there's liquidity above price, right? We'll go ahead and move this back here a little bit. And then there is liquidity below price. Right now, it looks like it's just going to jump up and grab that liquidity topside because it's basically made a 618. This Fibonacci line here, so I took the actual Fibonacci tool off. That's the 618 right there. And then we have, I would have it at 68.6. That's the strong bit. So 68,600, we'll just put a line there. And that's basically right here. Right there. And we'll make that yellow. So that's where the bottom side liquidity is. So, it always could make a double bottom and then grab that and go back up. And that's where this liquidity stands right now. As time goes on, the reason that this liquidity is here on the Kingfisher is that people are putting on trades and taking off trades. Do I see non-farm payrolls this morning? Holy miss and a half. Okay, that's why we had the strong move. Let me see here. Also, good morning to you, sir. Let's take a look at non-farm. Yeah, I put on a euro trade yesterday and it was kind of floundering. It was still looking good by the algos, but it just was taking its time. So let's go over to Forex.com and let's see what the non-farm was today. So what we're doing is we're looking at Forex.com, and this is where a lot of data comes out, and data affects everything. This data that came out. Okay, so it looks like they thought they were going to add 106,000 jobs, and they actually lost 100. They lost 12,000. So yeah, that's a big miss. That's the opposite of adding. Big miss there, and earnings went up just a hair. So we're unemployment rate unchanged. And look, everybody, I don't want to hear it. Oh, this all the data's fake. Yes, it's fake. It's fine. It's fake. But you know what? The market's going to move based on that. Now you have to watch out because in the future you'll find that the revisions come and you'll find out that these numbers are even more fake than you thought. But in the meantime, we have to trade based on these numbers, right? So I generally don't trade prior to these. I had a swing trade on the euro. So that we'll get to that. It's looking good. The numbers this morning certainly helped it. So let's, but yeah, this is what I expect. One of these two, it's either going to go straight up and grab that liquidity, which I think that's most likely, or it's going to come back down, grab bottom side liquidity, and then it's going to come back up. So we'll see how that goes, and that's fine either way. But that's Bitcoin right there. All right, good. So we've gone over Bitcoin, we've gone over data. We're going to move over to the private live lab. So let me go ahead and get that set up. If you want to learn how to trade, so if you're kind of new, or more, I would say more accurately, if you are a trader and you want to learn how to stop being not profitable, because that's really kind of key right there. There's a lot of traders been around for a long time, and they're trying to learn, and they're just basically they're just trading in circles. Their account just rotates around the same number, and they're kind of, I don't want to say you're fooling yourself because that's kind of rude, but because it's not easy, man. Trading is not an easy thing to do. And some of the biggest problems in trading are going to be psychological. So if you want to kind of learn how to fix those problems, come on to algofactory.tech. We help you do a few things. Like I said, we help you kind of fix the kinks in your trading problems. Or if you're new, we help you learn how to trade. If you maybe want to build an algorithm that might trade for you, right? We can help you put you on that path as well. Okay, so it's we just teach people the basics, and then we teach them a little more than the basics, and we teach you how to develop a system. And that system, if we are successful, then you are profitable. It's a pretty awesome thing. So give me 1 second here. Via the Guerilla, our co-pilot.
Yes. Hello.
All right. What's going on with you?
I'm doing quite well, quite swimmingly, and I'm swimming up the stream as usual. What is going on with you, sir?
About the same, you know.
Very
The
good.
same, you know. It's just Friday morning. It's after Halloween, and
It is what it is about these Friday mornings, right?
isn't it always though? It's never not what it isn't, isn't it? Oh, it's always not what it isn't, and it is what it is.
Correct, and it
It's
is
never
what it
not
sometimes
what it
is, and
isn't.
never not. Yes, exactly correct.
This is a double negative.
It's a double entendre, really.
Entend, double
Yes,
entend.
yes.
Oh boy. All right, let's get out of here. Get us out of here, Weavy. I already did the spiel.
Listen, you maniacs, join us, algofactory.tech. You're just sitting on the outside. Don't sit on the outside when this is for you. Join us. Less than the price of a bottle of water. You will actually learn marketable skills you can use to work anywhere in the world in any market. The only ones in the world that show you not only how to trade, damn it, man, you could get some books offline on that one. But we'll show you how to trade proficiently, accurately, and profitably, number one. And more importantly, show you how you can build the algorithms that can trade on your behalf 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, no matter the market, while you have a life. All for less than the price of a bottle of water. With that being said, Cowboy, take it away. Water.
Water. Yeah, fucking. I gotta tell you, hold. Gotta tell you something after I close this down.
T-Rot. Cheers.